You saw it yesterday and really didn't care? Who knows? You told everyone about it yourself. Yeah, I did. Well, this is the thing. And when you went to court, this is what happened. The woman stood up and said, I don't remember. She said, "Hi, Rana. I just want to say I suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder from the police and since childhood, blah, 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 blah. I suffer from this and this and this and this. And we went to the Ritz-Carlton as a graduation gift for my daughter. And she kept going on. And the judge goes, all right. Can we get to the day of when this happened?" She goes, "Okay." She was like, "We knew that Johnny Depp was staying there, and we ended up getting the hookup with Johnny Depp's bodyguard or something like that. And it was really weird." She said, she goes, "We were there as VIPs. So we were waiting to have sushi. And we were waiting there in the lobby because this was a special thing because it's my birthday. And I'm really much into photography." And she kept going on. And when she kept talking about Johnny Depp, they stopped her again. And they said, "Ma'am, can we please get to the point where you met Miss Zelinsky?" They stopped the second time. And she said, "Well, I had my phone open already." And my daughter ran up to me and said, and because I'm into photography, I love photography. I was looking at pictures in my phone because I love photography. I love that you guys care more about this than I do. And then she said, "Ma, this lady, blah, blah." And I ran up to her. She goes, she took I with my phone, and I got closest up to her as I possibly could, blah, blah. She took my phone. She got very angry and threw it and tossed it. And the thing is you had to understand that while the phone was here, she was holding open the elevator. I tossed that. And the daughter was 18 with these eyelashes out to here. Her eyelashes out to here. She was barely wearing nothing, and it was beige. And the woman said, after she threw my phone, and this lady got away in the elevator, I started to scream, "Help, help, help." She goes, "No one would help me. Help, help." And finally, an Indian guy came and an Asian girl came to help me. And I got my phone. It still worked. So I called 911. And I said, "Help." And I chased her out of the hotel, and she was trying to get away. And it was the choice to either record her or call 911. And I was in fear for my life because she reached into her purse for a gun. That's what she said. And I remember telling you guys that. And I didn't have a gun on me, no. And nor would I bring that, nor would I take it out of the house. And I was trying to get away from her. But the thing was there were a whole bunch of Johnny Depp fans. She said that everyone out there that was standing there was recording me. And there was a big, huge scene. And everyone was recording me. Yeah, because she was screaming and running. And she was screaming, "She's got a gun! She's got a gun!" And people were like, they were recording her. So I'm like, whoa. So I proceed to go into the restaurant that's right adjacent to the Ritz. That's what happened. It's called the Palm Restaurant. And I see her going, she's going back and forth in this little black dress. She's really tiny, like a chunky, tiny, like a little Italian lady. And I'm like, oh my God. So I see her trying to run into the restaurant. And I go to the back and I'm like, oh my God. She's going to make a scene in here. Worse than a scene. She comes into this four-star restaurant and starts yelling, "Where is she? Where is she? I have the cops coming." And then you hear a man goes, "Get out. I don't know who you are. Get out." No one comes in here raising their voice, and then you can hear them. And then I'm like, oh my God. She's obviously on the phone with the cops, so I'm just going to go out there. Because everyone was recording it anyway, so I was like, shit. They were recording it, so I was protected. So I go out, and finally the cops are there. So I go up to the main cops. And I said, "I'll just stay here with you." They're like, "What happened here?" And I told them. And security of the Ritz-Carlton ended up staying with me, and they stuck up for me. And I'm setting a great example for Jake. Absolutely, yes. Absolutely. The people who watch Marissa every move must have the most pathetic existence ever. Seriously, they need help. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it was pretty outrageous. No, I did not call 911. I definitely did not run and chase someone down in a 4-star restaurant. And then she starts screaming, "You're stalking Johnny Depp." That was what happened at the hotel. Now this is what happened at the court. So after she goes on and what she's saying, the judge says, "Okay, so Marissa, this could possibly lead to a felony. Would you like to speak to a court-appointed attorney?" And I said, "No." And he goes, "Well, you do risk 30 days in jail." And I said, "No." I said, I'd choose to represent myself. He goes, "You want to do this right now?" And I said, "Absolutely." And he looked over at the woman and said, "Ma'am, are you ready to have a trial right now in front of me?" And she went, yes. And I was basically like, "I'm not here to waste your time. This is what happened. And this is what I think the resolution should be." I go, "I think that I should offer an apology, a sincere apology, pay for her phone, and pay a court cost." And guess what? He agreed. But little did I know he was going to sneak in that 2 hours of anger management. Now, Justin is here. Justin knew the whole time from the minute it happened until it ended. But then again, it wasn't a big deal. And today it's a big deal. So no, I never got a misdemeanor on it. What happened is when we did the court head-to-head and I defended myself, do you know what she said? She said, when she was acting as her own attorney, she said, "Well, the reason I walked out," and she goes, I was there as a guest, and it was, she ruined our whole vacation, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm a Me Too advocate, and I'm an advocate for blah, 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 blah. She said she didn't look like the kind of person, this quote, she said, she didn't look like the kind of person that could stay at the Ritz-Carlton. The bailiff went up, and the two women behind the computers, their heads came up, and the judge never looked up. He had his pen, just like this, and shook his head. That's when she lost. And I knew it. I think everyone knew it at that point. Hey, Jake, what you doing?
I'm sick.
Again?
I'm like super. I've been sleeping in all day.
Oh my God.
I feel terrible.
Did you get lots of water?
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Let me take a metformin to get my sugar down. But yeah, she says that. She said that. Well, what? Well, she wasn't trying to hurt me. She was trying to chase me with a phone. I already chucked the phone. She's on the phone for 911. Oh no, I still went to go see my mother. I did. In fact, I was on the phone with Justin. I was still on the phone with Justin when I went to go see my mother. I still went. And guess what? I still went to court. So don't try and lie about me. Don't ever say I lie about going to see my mother. You're crazy. Don't be throwing in things. I still went. You're so brave. Someone with a gun. I never had a gun. She even said that in the police report. And she said that. Are you taking any medicine?
Yeah, I'm not good.
All right. I think you should take some medicine. Mucinex?